The 2025 Vizzy Pride Parade in Denver took place over Friday, June 27th to Sunday evening, June 29th. This is a look from inside the festival, what a Pride Festival looks like, sounds like, feels like to attend. The Vizzy Denver Pride Parade gained a new name in 2025 from sponsor Vizzy Hard Seltzer. Molson Coors, parent company of beverages like Vizzy, Coors, Blue Moon, has been a longtime supporter of Denver Pride events and LGBT organizations in Colorado. This longtime support was recognized in the adorning of the Pride Parade in their name. The festival took place in Civic Center Park, spanning between the Colorado State Capitol buildings. The surrounding streets were cordoned off, making walkways for patrons to navigate the festival through streets, sidewalks, and grassy areas of the park. All throughout the event are vendors. Vendors share food, drinks, clothing, services, awareness, business cards, resources, art, often sharing good ideas and even better conversation. There were 4 musical stages for performers to entertain dancing crowds. Center stage was the largest in the Civic Center Amphitheater. U.S. Bank sponsored a Latin stage west of the McNichols Civic Center building, showcasing Latino and Hispanic artists. West of the McNichols building was the Absolute Dance World stage, featuring stage dancers, club music, and a large tent to help protect celebrators from some sun. Vizzy Hard Seltzer set up a stage at Colfax and Lincoln for music as well. Attendees also had options to imbibe in more calm rabble-rousing. There was a family area with basic toys, benches underneath a tent. There's a truck specifically for overstimulated people needing a quick escape to a soundproof area inside. There's also a specific sober area with resources for those seeking recovery, feeling tempted towards unhealthy behaviors, with their own vendors, counselors, and a mocktail bar inside. Special outreach groups for issues prevalent in LGBT circles were present. Upon speaking with the proctors, there are changing attitudes about how much to sequester LGBT circles from the world and outreach. Issues such as sexually transmitted infections, substance recovery, targeted therapy, children's mental health, medical healthcare access, financial independence, all were prominent issues with multiple organizations present to share their resources. In speaking with such specialized professionals, a common pattern was emerging to share resources with people outside the LGBT umbrella. Using best practices within these helping groups are found to transfer to people of color, immigrants finding footing, the recently incarcerated, women's groups. This attitude of opening up and giving back to communities outside of a tight circle is becoming more normative, mutually beneficial, creating a social exchange. This exchange bridges trust, commerce, ideas, support for one another, LGBT or not. Demographics of official supporters, vendors, vary as wildly as the patrons in attendance. From button-down, white-collar, conservatively dressed individuals to families decked out in explosive costumes, to dancers in wheelchairs, to puppies being led around on a leash. There's a wide gamut of expression. Marginalized minority groups often do lean on one another for support, with members often overlapping into multiple demographics. These subculture and communities can be convergent within the kink communities, those with a disability, drag queens, dance enthusiasts. The wide range of expression of what is possible, what is accepted, lends agency to others for a greater expression as well. One can wear a suit to Denver Pride, a t-shirt and sweats, try out face painting, body painting, dancing to new music with new people, sharing stories, learning new skills. The wide range of expression allows for greater personal agency for everyone in attendance to make more choices, LGBT or not. Joining the preponderance of LGBT-specific flags was a notable explosion of patriotic-themed designs. In 2025, there have been more and more American flags, bald eagles, politically coded designs at protests and parades alike. Many of these would be touched with rainbows, pro-LGBT messaging to coincide with Americana visuals. Private Christian universities, prayer groups, Buddhism meditation groups, Catholic supporters are loudly bridging gaps between LGBT and religious institutions. In my 5-hour tour of the festival, we did see a lone counter-protester. Reading from prepared remarks earmarked in a Bible, he spoke indiscriminately to passerby, declining conversational engagement. Crowd responses included shouted rhetorical religious conundrums, twirling parasols in front of him, cracking a fan open loudly, and chorusing pop songs to sing him off peacefully.
Yo, you can take me hard to go.
The 2025 political climate scared away 62% of corporate sponsorship revenue for Denver Pride. Pride events in 2025 have been losing massive amounts of sponsorship support across the country. Companies are reticent to show financial support for LGBT organizations under threat of losing financial privileges from the government. In the past, there had been sentiments that accepting corporate sponsorship was selling out, insincere. Mainstream money was seen as watering down truer support. Denver chose a path to embrace corporate presence in shows of mutual support. Corporate, white-collar, high-dollar vendor stands were abundant. Large company sponsors had banners proudly on display throughout the walkways. This mutually beneficial business relationship foments trust in companies from pro-LGBT people, creating a source of customers for companies as well. Hearts on Fire was an artwork sculpture taking center stage at Civic Center Park. Denver Pride posters surrounded its base for people to sign messages of support. The work was designed by Snakeblood LLC by Drew Torchmouth Sue and Monica Sue in collaboration with numerous Loveland artists, crafters, tradespeople, contractors. Nicknamed the Tentagon by its creators, the tangled metal hearts framed the Capitol buildings in the sky, embraced by hearts, capturing the essence of Denver Pride. Love is crafted together, forged in heat, resilient, perceptible from every angle.